that you've used throughout your lives, banking services. But just like I took currencies from that old system and made them 100 times better on the new system, that's what we're doing with Wefi. We're taking the services you know and you're familiar with, making them 100 times better due to this blockchain infrastructure, and delivering a new way to transact, a new way to interact with financial services. But most importantly, a bank that revolves around you, a bank that services the customers and has the customers at the heart. So this bank doesn't operate on normal dollars. It doesn't operate on your country's currencies. It operates on stable coins. And why is that so important? It took many years for the world to appreciate the stable coin, and now we're just appreciating the services on top of blockchain. And this stable coin is going to change the way, it's going to change your relationship with money. Because one of the most important things, the most valuable things that Wefi brings to the table is access to on-chain programmable money. And that's what changes the game for the individual and for the user. Today, everybody realizes that stablecoins are the killer app of blockchain. It's the clearest and most widely adopted use case across the entire space. Because to date, blockchain has mainly been used for speculation and gambling. I'll give you the highlights of the blockchain over the last 10 years. In 2013, Bitcoin hit $1,000. That brought global awareness and attention. It got a lot of media, a lot of people following it. What it proved is that there was an appetite for a new type of currency. Then it crashed. So all that momentum, and then it crashed. But it brought the attention. And it took 4 more years, till 2017, for the next big run-up in the blockchain space. And that was the ICO boom, which again was driven by speculation and gambling. The ICO boom came when Ethereum came out. You could swap for another token and raise money for a company, and people would speculate and hope it went up. But that proved that there was a new way to fund companies and raise money. Brought a lot of attention. Then the market crashed. 3 years later came DeFi, the DeFi summer. You saw new companies like Compound, Uniswap, yield farming, financial services essentially coming on chain. Lots of speculation piled into that, because what that proved was you could do more complex things than just transact. You could provide financial services. It lit the light bulb. But then it collapsed because a lot of speculation drives too many prices up, and then it goes down. Next, culture, collectibles. That was the next big run-up in 2021. We saw the NFT boom. It opened blockchain to an entire new user base, financial people, but people that were interested in collectibles and art and culture. And so it drove a lot more media, a lot more awareness, a lot more attention, and a lot more money. And then came metaverse and gaming. So every one of these steps have laid the foundation for today. And today, 2024, 2025, this new wave has come. So for the last decade, we've built the technology, the foundation. There's been innovations that have enabled more and more people around the world to experience, to understand, and to interact with blockchain. And what they realize is that blockchain is better. It enables you to get access to better currencies. Right now it's the dollar. And access to better financial services. but it wasn't quite ready for mainstream until now. And that's where the DeoBank comes in. So we've got this new decentralized on-chain bank, Wefi, the bridge from traditional banking to the future of banking. And it's so powerful because now this foundation is laid. The world is ready for this shift, and it's ready for all the promises to be delivered. In the beginning, no one trusted Tether. Retail didn't get it. Institutions didn't care. But crypto exchanges, they found a solution. They used it behind the scenes to move money from one exchange to the next. And then traders who were trading cryptocurrencies needed a stable coin so they could stay in the system. And then they started paying people with it. And that's when something profound occurred, a profound shift. These traders were paying people, and these people were paying their friends with no banks, no middlemen, no fees, instantly and for free. And what that did, it unlocked the fact that the people who needed financial services money the most got it. A freelancer in Manila paid instantly, not weeks late. Families waking up to savings intact, not eaten up by inflation. Farmers in rural countries connected to global opportunities. All they needed was a phone. This is what financial inclusion looks like. It's not a buzzword, it's a lifeline. And we here at WeBank, with the help of our community, are here to give the world's unbanked a seat at the table. Because when we can deliver on these promises, inclusion, access, stable currency, a new financial system is forming, not someday and not today. And when you deliver on that promise, it becomes a safety net for millions of people who were never included before. This revolution around cryptocurrencies and around new financial services and around inclusion, it's not quiet anymore. It's here, it's loud. It's everywhere. It's the crypto narrative. Everyone's getting in. Banks, protocols, fintechs, governments. And Wefi is leading the charge. This revolution is a lot bigger and it's a lot closer than most people think. And the time is now for us to lean in. The conditions are finally right. Financial inclusion has gone global. And Wefi is not just filling the gaps left by banks. We're building bridges where no banks ever bothered to go before. In countries like Argentina, Nigeria, and Lebanon, stablecoins, the usage has exploded over 600%. In parts of Africa, stablecoins make up 43% of the transactions. And stablecoins are such an important part of this currency. They are the lifeblood. And that is what Wefi is going to transact in. And it's not just going to be any stablecoin. That's the best part of where the future is going. The stablecoins now are going to produce yield. What we mentioned earlier is the Wefi savings account. Not even the savings account, the checking account. You'll be able to earn up to 18% yield on your checking account. It's unheard of before. Wefi is packaging these complex DeFi operations and enabling everyday users to get real value, real returns just from their banking services. This isn't just adoption, it's empowerment. Wefi is finally delivering on what banks only ever promised: fast, cheap, borderless finance, empowering the people that need it most. The world isn't asking if blockchain is going to win anymore. It's asking, how fast will it take over? So the real challenge now is simple. What kind of future will we all build on top of it? Well, everybody here today is choosing to build Wefi, and that, for one, makes me very proud. Because Wefi will finally deliver on the promise of both blockchain and of Web3. The promise of blockchain has been global access to financial services, access for everybody, access for financial services that work for everybody, for services that people are in control of, that they're not scared that they won't be accepted, that it might get shut down. Because now for the first time, we have the ability to provide a complete suite of banking services safely and securely to anyone, anywhere in the world. It's time that everybody gets access to that. It's taken long enough, 10 years to build the foundation, but we're here. And just as importantly as access, we're also delivering on the promise of Web3. And the promise of Web3 is that the community's at the center, is that the community gets rewarded. We've grown up and we've lived in a world where just the elite few get all the rewards. Just the people who create the companies get the rewards. That's not good or bad. That's just the way it has been, because there wasn't technology to do anything else until now. When you combine blockchain and Web3, you can provide these services to the world where the users reap the rewards. For instance, with Wefi, you buy ITO, it mints the WFI token. That token is your reward token, so you can mine it, you can earn it, and then the different transactions and actions that you do within that banking system earn more and more rewards. We're able to give that back to the community. And as that community grows, so does the Wefi token, benefiting everybody. It's a completely different system, one that a lot of companies in the blockchain space have been trying to roll out. Web3, a wallet, tokens, NFTs. But we're combining all of this technology to deliver something new, to deliver something impactful, and to deliver something powerful. And that is a financial system that works for everybody. Wefi will deliver on the best of both worlds. Because it's the DO Bank, and it delivers the programmable money, access to all of these new things that you guys hear about. You hear about RWAs. You hear about these new yield strategies. You hear about complex things in DeFi. We're here to simplify all that and package it in a way that just turns out to be valuable banking services for everyone. And we're just getting warmed up. Because in addition to this incremental yield and the programmable money that you'll be receiving and that you'll be utilizing, it really means that the system is also learning you. So one thing to think about is how complex blockchain, Bitcoin, DeFi, making investments, balancing your portfolio, doing remittances, sending money different places. We're finally at an inflection point where, in addition to blockchain, there's AI. And AI is a game changer for everyone. Wefi is also built with AI as its brain. And that means that it makes all those complex actions much easier. There will be a future soon where you get to talk into your wallet and say, send your friend money in this other country, in this other currency, and it will do it for you. Where you'll just be able to request, figure out the best way to rebalance my portfolio, get me the safest or the highest yield. Or you'll be able to ask it, buy me the craziest new meme coin, I'm ready to gamble. And it can do that as well. And the reason I bring this up is because a lot of people are intimidated by AI. Intimidated by blockchain. And AI is here to solve that. So, this journey that we've been on for the last 10 years has had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of emotion, a lot of excitement, a lot of devastation. But we're finally at a place where the future is getting brighter and brighter. And we're finally at a place where we can take this community, and this community can grow and grow, and we can deliver on these promises. And we can deliver on a financial future that includes everyone, that's inclusive for everyone. This isn't theory, this is happening. The only question left is, will we shape the future? Or will we let it shape us? We're all here today because we know what this moment is. It is an inflection point before stablecoins, blockchain, and other companies just turn into this multi-trillion-dollar force across global finance. And we have a choice to dive in, to be part of it, to participate. Because none of this is guaranteed. So to all the builders out there, innovate boldly, but never forget, no matter how trustless the system is, it's still built on trust. Keep your customer in the center. To the institutions, lean in. To these large corporations around the world, you bring scale, compliance, credibility. The more you get involved, the better it is for everyone. And even to the regulators and to the governments, pay attention. Work with us. Blockchain, Bitcoin, crypto, it's not the threat, it's the upgrade. And to everyone else, this is your money. Cryptocurrency, stable coins, financial services, they are here for you to use, for you to have a bigger, better, brighter future. It's your money. Use it, understand it. Help us shape it. Enjoy it. Today isn't about blockchain. It's not about financial services. It's about freedom, inclusion, and rewriting the rules. The future of money is programmable. The future of finance is open, and the future of value belongs to those who create it. We're not just building a better system, we're building a fairer future. So let's finish what we've started and create a financial system that answers to everyone. Welcome to Wefi.